Well, that makes two of us. Glad you came.
Stop it, George. All my exes live in Texas like I'm George Strait. George smooth as hell, boy. George smooth. He said, you wait for someone to show up. That makes two of us. I'm glad you came. I'm glad you showed. Okay, George smooth as hell, boy. He's smooth as hell. Hold on. George Strait. The song is called The Chair. Interesting title. Interesting title. Let's not waste no more time. George Strait, The Chair. A little something slow.
Well, excuse me, but I think you got my chair.
Hey, let's go. Okay. He's smooth.
No, that one's not taken. I don't mind if you sit here. I'll be glad to share. Yeah, it's usually packed here on Friday nights.
He's a romantic.
Oh, if you don't mind, could I talk you out of a lie? Well, thank you. Could I drink you a bite?
Hold on. I need to put the captions on for him. That boy is smooth, boy. Hold on now. Yeah, English captions. All right. So far, we're going to get into it. I'm pretty sure the chorus about to pop up any second now. Smooth start. Who we call the queen of country? I just want to know if he's the king of country. That's all I want to know. Because I don't think we ever solidified or said who was actually the king of country. Well, I don't want to say the king, right? But at least one of the kings. This guy's got to be one of the kings, right? I mean, his name is popular. I don't know his music, but his name is popular. And he's definitely coming off as a real romantic gentleman type. He giving me player vibes, though. He's definitely giving me player vibes. Old school player, like, for sure. Run it back a little bit. Could I drink you a bye?
Oh, listen to me.
Reba, yeah, Reba the queen, right? Reba McEntire. Who else? Who was the other name?
Oh, listen to me. What I mean is, can I buy you a drink? Anything you please. Oh, you're welcome. Well, I don't think I caught your name.
You hear?
Are you waiting for someone to meet you here? Well, that makes two of us. Glad you came.
Stop it, George. Hold on, George. George smooth as hell, boy. George smooth. He said, you wait for someone to show up. That makes two of us. I'm glad you came. I'm glad you showed. Okay, George smooth as hell, boy. He's smooth as hell. Hold on. What I want to talk about how he just made that freaking violin sound romantic. Violins are always sad to me. I ain't gonna lie. It's always sad. Every time I hear a violin, I get not that I get in a sad mood. Like I like sad songs as well. But yeah, that was the first time the violin sounded romantic. Like he said. Like he's also like he's following the he's also following the I was gonna say the key, but he's also following the melody of the violin with his vocals. So interesting. Okay, let me keep it going. Video's smooth too. I like the video. I like that he's giving off the vibe as far as like not what he's saying when he's addressing the women. Obviously, he's not saying nothing too crazy, but more so the way they're directing this video. They're directing this video. And the vibe that you're getting is he might be a player for sure, right? Ladies man type of dude, but also gentleman. You know what I'm saying? Like the impression that they're giving is creating the vibe of who George Strait is. So the way look how homegirl is like dreamy, like boy is dreamy, boy is smooth. You know what I'm saying? Like they smirking, they're breaking character. Like they're they're impressed. They're just the way they're responding to him is giving him the allure of just like the dawn, like this man. Yeah, let's keep it going though.
No, I don't know the name of the band, but they're good. birthday, would you like to dance?
Yes,
Yeah,
I would like to dance, actually. Oh my God, I'm glad you asked. Like, those are the vibes he's getting.
Yeah, I like the song too. It reminds me of you and me, baby. Do you think there's a chance?
No, not that you think there's a chance, boy. Oh, and he's modest too. Boy's laid back too. Like, okay, George Strait, he's laid back, he's chill. You know what I'm saying? Him even asking, right? So he's no longer making the assumption that they want him, even though he sees the way they're looking at him. He's more so, he's making them feel. He's giving them a little power. Like, hey, do you think there's a chance? Like. That boy George smooth, boy, he's smooth. And and because they head over heels for him, they're not going to let that slip up because they really crazy about him. And he knows this, though, but that's his player move. He just pulled a quick player move. Yeah, George, boy. George got to come back to the channel, boy. We got to bring George back to the channel.
That later on I could drive you home. No, I don't mind at all. Oh, I like you too, and to tell you the truth, that wasn't my chair after all.
That boy George smooth. That wasn't my chair.
Oh, I like you too, and
Who
to
tell you the truth?
That wasn't my chair after all.
Yo, he basically told him, like, I just needed a reason to talk to you, come holler at you. And for him to tell her, for him to end up telling all of them, right? Because he used the same game on all of them. So he's definitely a player. Look at Buddy right here. All my exes live in Texas like I'm George Strait. Yo, George smooth as hell. He basically telling him, like, hey, listen, I was just fooling with you. I just needed to come holler at you real quick because you was looking like, Spice Dice. And she was like, and she appreciated the honesty too. Like, she thought it was funny, right? Because he ended up telling her the truth. He ended up coming clean. And every woman likes a man who comes clean, you dig? And he did it in good faith too. He wasn't being, whatever. He had to he had to make his entrance. And for men to approach women, especially back in the day when this was like typical, like when men always approach women. Men don't approach women these days, right? No more, because we got Me Too stuff going on, but also we got real predators out here making it hard for the good men to even be. So now men are nervous to approach women. So it's crazy. It's crazy. I see both sides and I feel bad. I'm glad I'm not in that game anymore. Off the market. It's part of the hook. So the reason why I really like it is because he's giving gentleman vibes, right? And also, he has to find his in. He has to be creative with his entry. So not only is he creative with his entry, right? So he comes in creative. He makes up, the whole chair thing. And then after he wows her and all that good stuff, towards the end, probably when he gets the number or whatever, or when they about to head out or whatever, or go their separate ways, he lets her know, like, yeah, that wasn't even my chair after all. So now he's going to send her off smiling, like, oh, he did what he had to do to get me. So now she feels worked for, you dig? Like, she feels like he had to do that in order to get her attention. So, a woman's going to appreciate that. You know why? Because that's effort. You feel me? Like, yeah, he had a fib a little bit, but it was nothing serious, nothing dangerous, nothing heartbreaking, anything like that. So yeah. Anyway, that boy smooth though, man. That boy smooth.
That wasn't my chair after all.
Oh, this man was the man back in the day too. It's all about the jawline. Man's jawline is impeccable. No. Check his jawline. Jawline underrated. Underrated jawline. James Witter, what up with you, big dog? We just tapped into some George Strait, man. And I ain't mad at it. Shout out to George Strait, man. That was clean. That was a good introduction to George Strait. I'm pleased with that. I'm excited to hear more in the future, you know what I'm saying, for future lives and stuff like that. You guys want to, if you're George Strait fans, I mean, if he's the king of country, I mean, y'all got to be tapped in. You know what I'm saying? Put me on. Like, let me know what's going on out here. But, yeah, man, that was clean. Shout out to George Strait. Shout out to Romans for that one. That was her first big dono today.